Right guys, welcome back to Caravan Carpers. You join me for a 48-hour session. We're already 24 hours into this session, but it's been a great session so far, and I'll talk you through what's been happening. Right, so we got down yesterday afternoon and the weather was horrendous. There was a yellow weather warning for wind, but the thing is, we'd booked this session that far in advance for Dave's birthday session that there was no chance it weren't going to happen. Anyway, when we arrived, the winds were 100 mile an hour. There were trees cracking around us. There was logs dropping left, right and Chelsea. Big trees dropping. We was thinking, what are we doing here? You know, have we lost the plot? But we were here, and I tried to get my bivvy out initially, and guess what happened? One of the poles decided to pop out. Fortunately, I've got a toolbox in the van, and I managed to take the bits to, take the actual block to bits and pop the pole back in and fix it, because I thought that was the end of my session there and then, to be honest. Well, we spent quite a few hours before we got ready, so it was late on in the afternoon before we'd even got the bivvies set up, and we had to set the bivvies up because it was driving rain, there was snow, sleet. The wind was that bad that it was holding the rain on top of my bivvy and creating a puddle on top of my bivvy. It was literally like creating a waterfall effect. It was mad. Anyway, so I managed to get the rods out, and what I did is, as I've never been here before, I've been meaning to come here for quite some time now, Dave gave me a few of the general decent spots in the area, so I managed to chuck 3 solid bags out on the spots. They went down soft but with a slight drop, and most of this lake, it's an old estate lake, it's all silty bottom, so I was happy with them, and I knew that they were on spots that worked. It was hard enough getting them out in the wind, it was ridiculous as it was anyway. So it got to about probably 8 o'clock at night, it had gone dark, and Jake, who's in a few pegs up for us, who's with us, his first rod ripped off, and he managed a nice 21-pound common. Anyway, so we settled down, had a bit of a takeaway, a bit of a social, and it was time for bed. To be honest, we were knackered, you know, we'd been battered by the wind, our faces were like wind burnt to death. Like, we were having a takeaway and the spice from the takeaway was burning your lips where the wind burn was. Anyway, so gets in bed, zips my bag up. Just as I started nodding off, the alarm screamed off. Right, well, first time down on Dave's syndicate. Solid bag on the Parker Baits OG fruit. Managed me this nice 27.5-pound new PB common. After today, what day we've had has been absolutely unbelievable. We've had 100 mile an hour winds. I broke my bivvy and had to rebuild my bivvy, but with a bit of hard work it pays off, and I'm pretty buzzing with this. He's a bit lively at the minute still, so hopefully you can see him there, get him up for the camera. But no, absolutely made up with this one. First fish out of Dave's syndicate. Hopefully the night brings a few more. We've got another just over 24 hours from tomorrow, so fingers crossed. Absolutely buzzing, new PB. First time I've had a common of a decent size for a long time. Most of the fish at the caravan, there's only one common in the caravan, and most of the fish at the caravan are mirrors. We've been down at Linear a lot recently, and if you haven't seen my video on Linear, that's just been out. There's a free giveaway on that, so after you've watched this, if you head over there and still get involved with that giveaway because it's still ongoing. Anyway, so that was that. Then Jimmy, one of the lads, he's in a few pegs down. Through the night he managed to have a mid-double. I didn't get up for that part of the video in, but hopefully Dave's got some footage of that.
Disaster.
Sorted, mate.
It's so over yet.
Yeah, sweet.
Right, so this morning what I decided to do was I got up, made myself a brew and my standard porridge, and decided that I was going to get the boat out and find my spots with the boat, put them in the autopilot, so if the weather turned around and became bad, then I'd be able to get my rods out nice and easy. Anyway, we got hammered with rain all day, so I thought I'm not going to put bags out in the boat with the rain because it's not the easiest. One, the hopper laps water in, and 2, obviously the rain dissolves the bags. Unfortunately, I forgot my hemp oil, so when I'm fishing solid bags in the rain, I like to dip my solid bags in the hemp oil and it stops them dissolving as quickly. Anyway, I forgot that for this session, so I decided to change a little bit of tactic, and I'm using the OG fruit wafters and also my 24/7 wafters. I've got 2 rods on the 24/7s now and 1 on the OG fruit wafters. So I found my spots, sent the boat out there, and I dropped these 3 rigs off. For the rest of the day then, the weather set back in again. You know, it's been freezing cold again, the wind's been howling, hacking down through, and we've not been able to see anything. However, Jake's managed a few fish through the day, and he's managed another couple of commons, and I'll show you some footage of them now. One thing with this place is the fish are absolutely immaculate, you know, they're pristine. There's lots of decent size, like 30-ish fish in here, and they're all in really, really nice condition. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to order some more takeaway, have a little bit of a social, and then I'll come back to you and give you a little bit of an update tonight as to what's been going on. Right guys, I didn't end up doing any more filming after the social, to be honest. We had a good laugh. We had quite a few of us in the bivvy. I think there was 1, 2, me, Jake, Jimmy, Dave. Yeah, so there were 4 of us in the Frontier X, so it's definitely got enough space to have a social in it anyway. So we watched the boxing and we watched the football and stuff like that early before that, and yeah, it's been a great session, you know. Really enjoyed this. You know, when you're fishing with good lads and stuff like that, having the crack and stuff, that's what fishing's about for me, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And hopefully in the future I get a ticket on here, because I definitely like to join this syndicate. Obviously for the rules and reasons I can't really say where it is, but it's been a great session, to be honest. And I have brought the rods in now. Dave's pretty much packed up and gone, and I'm going to finish now, get the bivvy down and get home, to be honest. Hopefully there's not too many trees down or anything like that on the roads on the way home, and yeah, hopefully it's a nice easy journey home. But thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Give this video a cheeky like, it helps the video out, and if you could subscribe. We're heading towards 1,000 subscribers now, so hopefully we get there eventually, you know. And I'm going to do another giveaway then at 1,000 subscribers when I get through to that point. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but hopefully it's not too long off. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Caravan Carpers out.